Hi everybody, Dan Illman, Matt Bernier, the DRF.com Formulator Race of the Day for Sunday, February the 12th is race number 4 at the Great Race Place Santa Anita. 7 furlongs, Grade 2 San Vicente. Let's take a look at this field. Only a field of 5, but some promising horses to be sure from big connections.
I think there's some nice runners in here. Who knows ultimately what they end up becoming? Are they sprinters? Do they want to go 2 turns? But right now, I think this is a pretty, all things told, a pretty square matchup.
Bob Baffert has the 2 Aquamarine, a pretty solid debut winner in the mud on January the 13th. He sat just off the pace. He came home to win with an 81 Beyer speed figure. He's a $240,000 son of gemologist, and I wouldn't be surprised if he takes another step forward, but beware, he's probably going to take money.
Probably going to take money, and it was over a wet track, and until they do it over a dry track, you don't truly know. I like the fact that he pressed hot fractions and got done everything pretty, all things considered, pretty professionally. I don't know about the stretch up from 5.5 to 7. Again, it's another thing. Until they do it, you don't really know. But he's not going to be a surprise if he wins.
No, solid contender to be sure. You really can make a case for just about all the horses in this race. And remember, folks, head on over to the Race of the Day event page on DRF.com. Download those free Formulator past performances and handicap along with us. I wouldn't be surprised if the 4 Battle of Midway goes off favored in here. A $410,000 yearling by Smart Strike showed good speed over a wet, fast track in his career debut and kept on going, and he got a fig.
He looked really good. He got the 88 Beyer. He has the highest last out time form US rating with a 109 as well. The Dam, she had some quality to her. She won the Grade 1 Oakleaf as a 2-year-old. So there's a lot to like here. Similar to Aquamarine, though, debut came over a wet track. And I'm not suggesting that they, can't run at all. But until they do it, do you really want to take a short price? And this horse is probably, I would imagine, going to be the favorite.
I would think he's going to be the favorite at post time. The 3 is Blabomir. We know he doesn't like a wet track. We know he doesn't like racing against Gormley and American Anthem either. The Sham was just an utter disaster, and it's odd that in 4 lifetime starts, he hasn't finished 2 of them. But the win at Los Al 2 back, I thought was a pretty good effort where he pressed the pace and he kept on going. I have reservations, though. This is a tough spot.
This is a tough spot. He's got big speed. I'd be surprised if he's not on the lead, and I'm not suggesting that that's a good thing because I have a feeling he's just going to end up fading. If you like to play sort of quirky angles, eased, came back and won.
He loves it.
Eased again, maybe he comes back and wins, who knows.
Let's take a look at our top selections for the Grade 2 San Vicente Stakes. Matt, you're going to go down towards the rail. Law-abiding citizen, much better last time out for a good trainer in Mark Latt. What kind of trip are you projecting?
Well, I don't know, man. This is going to be a tough one to find out because breaking from the rail, I think you're in a bit of a tough spot, particularly for a horse that has broken slow in the past. He's slowly putting it together. I think he's still a little bit green. I want Blabomir to go and just go guns blazing and try to clear off. I'd like this horse to try to either sit the pocket or just ease out. The problem is, there really aren't any horses in this race that don't have early speed. So it's going to be just as much a jock's race, I think, as it is a horse's race. I just like everything that this horse has done. He's slowly but surely putting it together. He's got plenty of pedigree here. I think Mark Glatt does really good work. I like this horse.
I'm going with the 5, Iliad, as he takes his next step on his odyssey to the perhaps longer graded races like the Santa Anita Derby. Iliad, as you mentioned, does have big speed, and I think even though he's outside and it gives Rafael Bejarano options, I would just go with this horse. I'm not sure I buy the 92 Beyer at Los Al, but it was a fast race.
It was.
6 furlongs in 108-1. I think this horse has a little bit of quality. No disgrace losing to American Anthem. That was a really live race at Del Mar. I just think this is a really good spot for Iliad, short field where he can showcase his speed.
The outside post, I think, helps him as well. Bejarano can kind of dictate what he wants to do based on what the other horses do. Like you said, the debut, I'm not going to hold that against him. American Anthem is a good runner, and he pressed hot fractions and faded down the lane. The Los Al race, he was professional. I thought he got a little bit wonky when he hit the gap. It took a little bit of an awkward step, but at the end of the day, I think he's just being a baby. I think this horse has got a lot of ability. It'll be interesting to see what price he goes off at.
So only a field of 5, but 5 very promising runners. Again, from big barns, Aquamarine for Baffert, Battle of Midway Hollendorf for Iliad O'Neill. Really interesting race, and if you're playing the Sunday Santa Anita card from home, here's the deal for new DRF Bets members, a $300 sign-up bonus. It's there.
$300.
Grab it at drf.com/trifecta. Approximate post time for race number 4 at the Great Race Place on Sunday is 2 o'clock Pacific. Best of luck.